What is up, you guys? My name is RVZ and welcome back to Lucy Got Problems. Now apparently we need to run from this girl. So we fight. Actually, we fight. A dagger flicked in my hand before I could think again. Was I going to fight with this? To the side! Holy shit, that seems scary, but okay. The pale shape dashed, barely missing me, slicing the yellow mist into ghostly wings. My nostrils were assaulted by a pungent stench of the damp and something nauseating and sweet that made the air get stuck in my throat. But at least I managed to dodge. I was still alive. A shrill yell of a night bird made me snap out. Clenching the dagger grip even tighter, I turned around. Are we killing the girl or what? What the fuck? My eyes raced inside the gap between the trees, filled with yellow mist and moonlight. The apparition was nowhere to be seen. Where did it go? Above, behind, above, maybe? Holy shit, yeah? I raised my eyes, just in time to notice a white silhouette perched on one of the trees. Come to... Whoa, it talks, what the hell? Pale, oh my... This is like a ghost, god damn. Come to us, surrender to the hollow. It will understand you. It will accept all of you. It's already inside it. Waits, awaits, always inside. Give up, give up, give up. Be filled by the hollow. This is scary, man. This is totally creepy. The creature rushed down, with deafening laughter blasting its way through the pointy branches. Ground under it wallowed and rippled like a living thing. Whoa. I lurched sideways, but too late. A blow knocked me off my feet. Whoa, I died? What? I rolled over to the wet grass, grasping for hair. We're up. Get up. We're not gonna die here, come on. As soon as I raised my head, I saw a wispy outline of the figure. We were only a couple of steps apart, but now the creature moved slowly, savoring its moment of triumph. Do you feel it? Do you, of course? Oh, of course you do feel this. This is the end. The forest will feast. The hollow is a gift. What the fuck is happening? The dagger still glistened in my fist. If this creature was able to hit me, maybe I'll be able to get it too. Stab with the dagger, yeah? If this thing was out to get me, I wasn't in a mood to make it easy for her. Yeah, okay. I pushed off the ground with all my power, thrusting my hand with the dagger forward. But the creature must have known how I would act. Easily slipped under my stab and caught my arm in a lock at an unnatural angle. Okay, I'm dead. The dagger flew aside. It's all wrong. It can't end like this. Watery, faded eyes of the creature looked directly at me. Elven eyes, for sure. Before I thought the creature enjoyed the chase, but now, looking at this pale face, I didn't see joy. For a second, I even thought it might let me go. Nope, we dead. We fucking dead. The creature's sharp claws stung my throat so fast I had no time to be scared. Oh, god damn it. What am I supposed to do? Fucking hell, Tiamat. So that's how it all happened. Learning the details of your own demise is pretty strange. Yeah, if I remember what strange means, we've read this before, right? Too little useful information. I told you we can send an idiot to... Okay, alright, we've seen all of this, and I just started to enjoy the story. We don't have enough mana for your pleasure, you pervert. Besides, this ghost didn't have much of her left. It's not even your mana, you killjoy. Wait, killjoy? What the fuck? Well, that reminds me of a YouTuber I'm friends with. Shout out to Killjoy, I guess. What the fuck? Sure. I'm tired of constant whining. You know what they say? All work and no play makes Abzu a dull demon. You're beyond help. And I'm dead. And I need to get back at that girl. And I have no idea how to fucking beat the girl. Okay, is the world in front of me shrinks into a tiny pinhole and then disappears for good. Whee! Yay! Victim of the Hollow! Yay! We died again, kids! That's what you do. You don't run around in the swamps. It's a bad idea, okay? You don't run around in swamps. Okay, last choice then. Devise a ruse, okay. I clenched my teeth and crawled away from the creature as far as I could. I wouldn't have time to stand up. We both knew it. The creature made a strange bubbling laughter again. There was no joy or even wicked triumph in it. Most of all, this laughter reminded smooching of the swamp ooze. Unreliable support gave in under my feet and my elbows slipped in the mud. However, I tried. The distance between me and the figure was shrinking. The creature's movements became more agile. It must have been preparing its final attack. I could not escape the pursuer, at least while it was standing. As soon as the creature came close enough, my tail entangled its shin. The creature's eyes were still dark and lifeless, but it appeared for a moment they widened in surprise. Oh, okay. I pulled as hard as possible. Yeah! The creature lost its balance and fell into the thick mud with a shriek. I immediately relaxed my tail. In one move, turned to my stomach and tried to get back up, desperately clawing at the ground. It wasn't going to let me go so easily. The creature was firmly holding me by the leg. I wildly swung my free leg, hoping to hit the beast in the head. It shrieked again, whether in pain or in anger, and pulled its prey closer. My ankle, smeared in ooze, finally slipped out of the creature's hands. Despair gave me strength. I ranked the creature with both feet and felt something firm under my heels. This time, I hit for sure. The thing wailed and reeled, not far, but just enough for me to have a chance. I pushed off the ground, stood on one knee, and quickly stood up, grabbing roots and branches. Legs were barely holding me, but I still tried to run. As if out of malice, the trees popped up on my way. Well, there's Malice. Shout out to Malice Diary, I guess. Sure. God damn. Another shake rang nearby, almost into my ear. I only managed to turn to the sound. Whoa, am I dead? A blow. Air burst out of me, like from an open soda can. Everything blended together. The crack of my ribs and branches screams light, darkness, white spots, black ones, the black sky above and below. Yo, what the fuck? I felt the next blow with my whole body. It wasn't the creature this time. What the fuck just happened? Yo, it was a water? Hundreds of bubbles swirl around me. I helplessly moved my arms and legs trying to row, but I couldn't fight the flow. For a moment, I saw black skies, sprinkled with stars. Did I have time to inhale? Did I, or did I not? My lungs were burning. With my last strength, I tried to resurface, but the water was whirling and throwing me side to side, like a rag doll. Soon, I couldn't even tell up from down. Burning in my chest became unbearable. One moment later, water rushed into my lungs. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die here again? God damn it. Yeah? Yeah? We're sleeping? Yeah? The buzz of the alarm clock became more and more annoying. I reluctantly wallowed under the blanket. What the fuck? Warmth was flowing all over my body, except maybe left foot. That was blown over by a pleasant breeze. 5 more minutes? Insolent clock. I told you 5 more minutes. Who's enchanting this junk? I wriggled again, this time with displeasure. My consciousness slowly cleared, even though I was against it. Why is this despicable piece of trash spoiling my morning? Bzz, oh, shut up, I said. Without opening my eyes, I swung my hand in the air, slipped off the bed, and found myself in the water. Why is there a flood in my room? I started flailing my arms and legs in panic, and painfully hit my knee all over the floor. What the fuck? I mean the river bottom. Yeah, it was definitely the river bottom. Through the transparent greenish water, I could see colorful little stones. Tiny fish already got used to my leg's existence and decided to play catch around them. And of course, there was no bed nearby. Instead, there was a huge log that lazily floated away from me down the stream. Bzz, wait, I'm not in my barracks. I'm standing waist deep in effing water. Why is there an alarm clock? I started looking around, in search of the source of this sound. Right above my head there was a huge mosquito! Oh no, this is bad. If a creature the size of a boar could still be called a mosquito, a boar, a fucking boar, holy shit, okay. Go away, go away, go away! Judging by the sound, the mosquito did an attack maneuver above my head. I haven't seen it myself, because I was busy running in circles screaming. Until I finally stumbled on something and splashed face first into the water again. God damn, this is so weird. When I turned on my back and stared up, the mosquito above me was gone. Phew! It probably flew away to find a more cooperative dinner. The flow was dragging me further and further down the river. At least, this time I wasn't drowning. Warm water gently carried me forward, caressing every inch of my naked skin. Since it's so, why not go with the flow a bit? Right, we go with the flow. Right, yeah. I wasn't even upset with the sorry state of the equipment. Of course I would be reprimanded by Decanos, but at the moment, I was thankful for every tiny hole in my suit. Okay, slowly, one by one, the memories of past events emerged in my head. My mission, ancient forest, magical wisp, that thing in the swamp. I involuntarily shuddered at the thought of that thing. Yes, I don't fucking know what that was, but okay. How could it really exist? Well, and what's more surprising, how could I have survived an encounter with it? I felt a transient touch. Must be a small fish. Something touched my thigh again? This time the stroke wasn't so light. If I didn't know there was only fish and pebbles in this river, I would have thought that someone pushed me on purpose. Yeah? The same feeling repeated on the other side. Someone has pretty strongly hit my thigh. What the fuck? Water around me, covered in ripples. Let's get out of the water. Let's get out of the water. This is weird. I discovered many truths about wandering in this forest. For example, if something looks like a trap, it's most likely a trap. Yes. And if something is probing you under the water, probing you, okay, it's most likely a hungry frog ball and not a handsome pervert. Now let's get out of the water. I leaped out of the water like a flying fish. But unlike the fish, I didn't have wings. And, well, I mean, a flying fish doesn't really have wings anyway. I plopped back into the river. Whoever was underwater, I must really have spooked them. This is so weird, what the fuck? Got it? Got what? Well deserved. What? Water was still waist deep for me, so I easily got back on my feet and walked to the riverbank. Blast, there's no relaxing here. Maybe that was for the better. Swimming was pleasant, but my stomach was rumbling angrily. Reminded me, I've skipped the breakfast. I needed to find something more nauseating than reeds. Okay, we need to find food. We need to find food. So let's find food. The deeper I went into the forest, the more peculiar it became. The weirdest thing was the bluish glow that seemingly came out of every blade of grass. Is this some wild magic? Never thought I would see something like this with my own eyes. In a place like this, you should be doubly cautious. You step on the wrong toad and cause a magical disaster. Well, at least I don't really have to be looking for breakfast here. I slipped my hand into one of my hidden pockets. A couple of minutes and a dozen agile moves later, I held a chocolate chip muffin, fresh and soft, right from the oven. What the fuck? That's a magical pocket, I want that as well. This smell. Funny, I almost forgot one of my pockets leads to a bakery shelf. These mini-spaced doors are really a miracle. Now that the breakfast question was solved, I could walk around as much as I wanted to look around with no stress. I believe this is the most magical place in the whole forest. If I don't find the artifact here, at least there might be someone who's good with magic living close by. I hope they don't mind answering a couple of questions. I took a small delightful bite into the muffin and realized my mistake was too late. Wait, oh no, this can't be. My throat got tight and tears appeared in my eyes. Not the raisins! Oh god. I mean, at least it's food, okay? It's food. I don't like raisins either, but okay. I quickly spit out the unfinished cupcake. Disgusting. How could I be so wrong? Remaining cake got cast into the same shrub, while I went through the dimensional pockets again. I grabbed tackle sweep and a brand new muffin appeared in my hand. This can't be. This one has raisins too. And this one. And this. More and more muffins flew into the bush. What the fuck? I can't believe it. They all used to bake chocolate ones. How could they do this to me? I'll die without chocolate muffins in this stink hole. I fell down on my knees and was ready to cry, but suddenly, through the blur of my tears, I noticed something strange. I even had to rub my eyes in disbelief. On a small clearing right in front of me, there was a door. Whoever put it here clearly knew their trade. The door was standing upright as if supported by invisible walls. Basically, it was just a normal door. If not for an unbelievably strong magical aura, I didn't even need the snack to notice it. If there's a door, it must lead somewhere. And if a door is magical, it can lead anywhere, for example into a secret artifact storage. It makes sense to store magical artifacts behind magical doors, right? But what if this door leads to an old wizard's house? I doubt the house owner would be pleased if I just drop without an invitation. Why didn't they just add a tag or something? Now I have to decide what to do. And that, folks, is where we leave the episode. Because I have no idea if I'm gonna open the door or not. But it's time to win. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the episode in the comment section below. If you actually enjoyed the video, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And as always, I hope to see you again.